Yo, Isaac.
What's up?
Yeah, yo, man. A lot of this, a lot of that. I really can't complain, but happy we can get two of the three, on the mic for him real quick. It's been a busy summer, so I'm looking forward to us just kind of getting back together for fall and hitting them with a dope season 4,
That's cool. Yeah, with that.
Yo, so you've been we gonna catch up with you for a second before we hop into this Aaliyah, our baby girl. Catch up with you for a bit. You've been pretty busy, brother. Like, if y'all haven't already, please check out Isaac, our co-host Isaac, on his Instagram at. You got to tell him what it is.
It's gonna be Uriel Isaac _ got jokes. URIEL Isaac ISAAC _ got jokes. Or you can go to my YouTube page. Preferably, it's going to be Spiking Isaac, SPIKEN ISAAC on YouTube. Check that out. We got a bunch of content on there. Constantly working.
Subscribe.
Making y'all laugh, putting out jokes. You know what I mean? Shooting films. Check it out.
Yo. Do that. Y'all click that button. Subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. Leave comments. That's important these days. And I also think it's dope that y'all keeping comedy alive. I've been tuned in and tapped in and sharing as much and supporting as much as I possibly can when I can. But, that's what we need right now. It's a lot, as you know, as y'all listeners and viewers know, going on in the world. So comedy is definitely never going nowhere, brother. So keep doing your thing. I know our girl Seth has been busy as well. So we all kind of pushing through, but also want to send a big shout out to all of our listeners and viewers across the U.S. and other countries, India, Canada, United Kingdom, Russia, all of that. Yes, there's so many to name, but we're going to do everybody. We're going to do a special episode with y'all and drop, not with y'all, but we're going to do a special episode shouting y'all out and letting y'all know our greatest supporters. Don't you think that's appropriate for like 100th episode?
You know what? I really do. I want to say that all the love we're getting out there, appreciate y'all. Thank you for tapping in from all around the world, you know what I mean? And I think for 100th episode, that'd be the best thing to do. Show our appreciation, give back, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely looking forward to doing that, because without y'all listening, we wouldn't be doing the Privileged show together. So I look forward to even sitting down with you and Cecily as well. Like, our vibe is dope. It's unique. It's authentic, and it can't be replaced and won't be replaced. So until we can all three get back together, thank y'all for staying tapped in. This is technically a bonus episode for y'all. I wanted to call you up, Isaac, and see what you thought about, the release of Aaliyah. Like, what's your thoughts on her music? And more importantly, where do you think her mom is at in this whole thing, and why is R.Kelly's manager, who is not Barry Hankerson, why is he at Testifying, and why is he doing that? Where's her mom at right now?
You know what? You're gonna have to fill me in. I'm up in the dark. What am I missing?
Okay, so for our listeners and viewers who haven't checked out the latest episodes and news, what's going on is Barry Hankerson is Aaliyah's brother. He has a son named Jomo Hankerson. They together started Blackground Records back in the day. Artists like Tank, JoJo, R.Kelly, Aaliyah, all on that label, right? So this manager, Demetrius Smith, was friends with Barry, the uncle, Aaliyah's brother at the time. He met R.Kelly in 1984 at a high school talent show. Where he was singing. He was like, yo, this boy could sing. So anyway, he followed him on his career. When he got signed to Blackground Records, who Barry Hankerson is over, he then started working for R. Kelly as his tour manager. That's what has been reported, as his tour manager. All these years, though, it's been reported that Barry Hankerson has been R. Kelly's manager. So, again, Aaliyah's mother's brother. So, moving on, Barry Hankerson and Demetrius Smith, who's the other manager, take R. Kelly down to Detroit in 1992 to meet Aaliyah and her family at their Detroit residence, where this is their first time meeting in 92. R. Kelly gets on the piano, starts to croon and sing and, all of that good stuff. And Aaliyah began singing and sharing some of her voice to him and her uncle, who already knew that she could sing and was talented. and Demetrius Smith, who was there. So at that time, Demetrius Smith testified in court last week and said that R. Kelly said in that living room that Aaliyah was very, very talented. She got something special. Actually, that's the right word. She got something special. So R. Kelly then goes on to work with Aaliyah, who is now signed to her uncle's label, the same label that R. Kelly signed to, Blackground Records, right? So pretty much we can blame the uncle for them R. Kelly even meeting Aaliyah, right? So in court, R. Kelly's trial has started this month, and I'm gonna make a correlation. So all of this time, Aaliyah's albums have been held up, not on YouTube, none of the major streaming platforms, none of them really out where we can access her music. We can't buy them in the stores, none of that. JoJo, artist JoJo, same thing. Her albums have been held up. Over the last 5 years, JoJo went back into the studio and re-recorded with her own money her first 2 albums, I think, so that her fans could have access to her music. Aaliyah couldn't do that because she's not alive, obviously, right?
Right.
So the point is, this guy, Demetrius Smith, tour manager, went on in court to testify that he honestly didn't want to be there. He didn't want to be there. Be in the court, right? He didn't want to be in the court. Like, what is he? Why am I here? Like, why are her parents not here? Well, her father passed away in 2012, I believe, or somewhere around there from sudden causes. Never any pictures of him looking frail or sickly or any, how people depart. They start to, you know what I'm saying? So none of those pictures ever surfaced. Nothing. So anyway, he died suddenly. Now, I'm just saying the timing of it is impeccable. R. Kelly's trial this month. The uncle now decides to release all these artists' albums after all these years the same month. This Wednesday is Aaliyah's death, 20 years of her passing away, Rock the Boat, from the Rock the Boat, video. So slow me down if I'm going too fast for you, Brother Isaac.
No, I'm with you.
Follow me? Y'all follow me?
With you.
Okay, got you. Okay, so it gets a little crazy because, Barry said on the interview a couple weeks ago that he and his sister aren't talking. Aaliyah's brother Rashad, who has been, really close and has really been holding her legacy and keeping it alive thus far, has posted on the Aaliyah Instagram account over the years, and most recently about they're not in support of this project being released, her project's being re-released, and et cetera, et cetera. So my point is, you now have the uncle who's not talking to the mother or brother, the Aaliyah's estate or her family and brother, our mother and brother don't want this to be, her music to be released in this way, which is like, why not? Why are y'all still holding it up, for one? Okay, that's one thing. But more importantly, my question to the viewers, listeners, and you didn't have too much insight on this before this, but why do you think her mom ain't in court? So let me fill it in a little bit more. That's the main question, just to keep in mind. It's been rumored over the years that while R. Kelly was traveling back and forth to Detroit throughout that 1 to 2 year fiasco of him producing Aaliyah's first album, which was titled Age Ain't None But a Number, with the cover art showing him in a far distant background and Aaliyah in the front. So, all of this stuff was there. Barry Hankerson also helped to write and produce on that album along with R. Kelly. The Demetrius Smith tour manager said and testified that R. Kelly would clear the rooms or studios anytime that Aaliyah felt uncomfortable, or he also went on to say he saw R. Kelly would spend time R. Kelly and Aaliyah would spend time together at R. Kelly's apartment. So this man is pretty much in court just saying that all of this is true. He also testified that he was the one to pay a Chicago clerk $500 to have Aaliyah a fake ID made because R. Kelly did impregnate her when she was 15 years old. So this man is testifying this. My thing is, things are about to get a little hot and the truth always prevails. Where's the mom? Why is the mom not there? That's all I'm asking. That's all I want to know, and it seems a little fishy. Why is the mom not there? Someone replied to us, the Privileged Show on YouTube, and said it's because she's traumatized. She lost her husband and her daughter. It's been 20 years, sis. Are you still that traumatized?
I don't know.
I think it's dirty. And can you get where I'm going with it?
No, tell me. Like, you think it's dirty because, like, what are you saying?
I think it's dirty because her mom. Oh, well, I didn't include that while R. Kelly was traveling back and forth to Detroit.
Yeah.
Aaliyah was supposedly sleeping in her bedroom one night, and R. Kelly and Diane Haughton, Aaliyah's mother, were messing around and boning on the couch.
Right.
So Aaliyah's mom is having sex with R. Kelly at the same time that R. Kelly was with her, which would make sense why she's not saying shit now, because she really knows what the fuck went down. But she has to play like, oh, I don't want to talk. I'm so distraught. My husband, my daughter are gone. This is it. She died at 22. It's a little fishy, bro.
Listen, man, I wasn't there, but I have heard that before.
Yeah.
You know, I heard that years ago that it was a possibility. Allegedly, the mother was sleeping with R. Kelly.
Yo.
You know what I mean?
It's
so, if that was the case, I probably wouldn't want to be there either, because the truth will come out. You know, and once that comes out, it's going to blow up your whole world. If, in fact, you were sleeping with R. Kelly.
Oh.
If she was. I mean, again, I wasn't there.
And,
you know what I mean?
I hear you on that.
You know,
even the judge told him, "Yo, if you whatever you got to say, you're not gonna get in trouble for it. You're not gonna go down."
No, you won't get in trouble for it. You won't get in trouble for it, but it's the reputation at hand. You know what I mean? It's her embarrassment, if that were the case, that she's sleeping with the same man her daughter was, knowing that this man was 15 years older than her and 15 years younger than the mom. Damn it. You know what I mean? So maybe not that much younger than the mom, but you know, it's just. It's not a good look for the mother's reputation.
No,
if that was to happen, you know what I mean. So I think maybe she's just trying to avoid that.
Well, I think it's a bit too late. I think this whole energy, and I'm not gonna get too deep into it now, but I think this whole couple years or past year, especially with this pandemic, has been unveiling a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. A lot of truth have been coming to light, from the Bill Cosby's to the Weinstein, whatever his name is. Like, a lot of shit has been coming out. And I mean, you know, R. Kelly's has been going on for a very long time. It's just unfortunate that, you know, she's not here to defend herself. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I love Aaliyah and her music, and her artistry, her creative, you know, the vibe that she brought, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I thought that it was important enough to even talk about it, you know, to be honest with you. Like, we've heard the rumors, we've heard everything that R. Kelly's been doing from the past, and I can say that we were younger back then, so we weren't really looking into what R. Kelly and Aaliyah was doing. I was living in Chicago at the time, and I did hear rumors about Aaliyah being pregnant and all of this other stuff, but we young, bro. What we really know about it? But now that society is more woke than ever, as we love to say, this is the woke generation. I think that it's time to just tell the truth, bro. Like, I mean, the mother knew what was up. I don't know how much trouble she can get in all this time later. But lastly, I will leave this out, which is say this is that people have been conspiracizing that the father was abruptly taken away because he knew and he would have exposed, and R. Kelly would have been in jail much sooner.
I don't know, man. You know,
you need to keep up with pop culture and shit. While you laughing, keep up with the people that we know. Keep up with Aaliyah.
Man, that's crazy.
But I mean, it sounds about right?
As far as why the father's not here,
I don't know. Yeah, like, that's like saying, okay, how did Aaliyah's plane? Is it truth that somebody gave her a sleeping pill before she got on? Like, I don't know.
Right, exactly. There's a bunch of things that we don't know. I'll tell you right now, I highly doubt it's as simple as we think it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As the way it looks. It normally never is as just simple as the way it seems.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I'm sure there's some shit behind it that led to each and every incident.
Yo.
You know, so, you know, it's a crazy world we live in, man. And a lot of shit is done for money. A lot of things are done for power, for fame, you know, that we just don't know about.
No, I hear you on that. And, well, you know, we gonna have to have a conspiracy episode one of these days, because we know we got some shit that we relate to on some different things. We won't give them too much of that today. But Yo, I thank you for sharing the bits that you do know or did know on the situation. Have you listened? Like, what's your favorite Aaliyah tracks? Like, what do you, if you like any of her music, what do you like from her?
You know, I like Aaliyah's first album the most because I was young, but I always had a thing for like older girls that had older sisters. So they always had friends. So, you know,
a good one.
When she was 12 or 13, like, to me, I was amazed by this young, beautiful girl. But then when I found out that she was sleeping with R.Kelly, it completely changed my look on her. So here goes my childhood crush. I'm like, here's a girl almost my age range that I could marry one day. I even wrote her a letter. So.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, what is that? Time to go?
Yo,
what is that?
Yo, wait.
Yo.
It's a lot going on. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. That's the sound effects.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna have to edit this last
so
part.
Good, man.
That's funny as fuck. Listen, it's going. The shit is going off. But yo, I don't want that to be our exit. That's for sure. So hold on one second. Nope.
That's funny.
That's so fucking funny. You like, wait, is it time to go?
So like they're like the Grammys. They cut my speech off. Like, all right.
Wait, it's going off. Okay.
You've been up there too long now.
Because we said it's a bonus episode. Leave that shit in there.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yo.
Yeah, blooper.
No, so with that in mind, I guess that is the fucking end of the episode. But yo, I hope y'all enjoyed this listen just as much as we enjoy bringing it to y'all. This is the Socially Charged, Debatable, and Dope Privileged Show. Again, follow us on Instagram. Download the HausHill Entertainment app. It's free. Check all of our episodes out. We're going to be coming back to y'all. It seems like you guys have loved real soon. Seems like they loved our toxic masculinity episode. Like that's
back to it.
Yo, that's our highest rated episode. And you know, last time we talked about it was about a year ago. And we discussed it from an angle of men being toxic in relationships. You know? Right. So I think this time we're just gonna talk about it on an open panel about everything from toxic fathers to toxic, role models, all of that shit. So, let's get it, brother. Thank you for your time, Isaac.
Yes, sir. My brother, talk to you soon.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
You too.
All right, peace.
All right.
Yo, thank y'all for staying tapped in. That was my brother Isaac, co-host of The Privileged Show. Check us out every Monday, weekly, 8 a.m. on HausHillEntertainment.com, www.HausHillEntertainment.com. Peace.